Uh-oh, why isn't this showing up? There it is. That took a while. Welcome, everyone. I should probably turn down this. Like, as soon as I was about to start streaming, some people came home, so the dogs are probably going to bark for a little bit. Oh, is the hold music still playing? No, it should stop as soon as I go over to this. Uh-oh, stinky revamp zone. It's the vampire zone. It's the best zone in the game. Oh, I should probably warn you guys, I have dogs. They're really quiet. Occasionally you might hear them a little bit, though. But they're very quiet most of the time. It's not playing, no? Yeah. I was just reading messages from, like, before the stream delay kicked in. Popcorn. What's up, everyone? Well, a starting soon screen? Yeah, I thought I should probably have one. Since I usually set everything up as soon as I, like, turn on the stream. Like, whenever I turn on the stream, there's a couple of things I have to do. Like, you know, I gotta make sure everything's closed so you don't accidentally see the big anime titties on my screen if I accidentally swap to my desktop. And then there's also, like, I have to set up the Nightbot with updated Discord links. And then I have to pop out the chat, and I have to set up the streaming software. You know, all of that takes minutes. And then, of course, once you start the stream, you have to see if, you know, if there's any problems with the streaming software or your internet. Which is probably the biggest thing that goes for. What am I supposed to do? What's up? Need better and lower music? Way too loud? I don't know how to adjust the sound to that, to be honest. I need to kill something over here. It's not probably no. What? Music is way too loud. Do you even edit and make videos? SMH? Well, like, the music itself is added in through the program. I don't know how to adjust the volume on it. I didn't look up anything, I just kind of set it up myself. I'll probably have to look into setting it up properly in the future. But what if we want to see big anime titties on your screen? Well, I mean, I don't want my channel to get any kind of warnings or monetizations on it. I have to keep myself hidden from the outside world lest they judge me. You know, I've been playing my warrior on BFA too much. I completely forgot about the new onslaught talent, which is so good for leveling. Oh, this dude just respawned on me. Okay, so I really want to finish the lore of the zone. What the hell is that? Most power cost reduced by 100%, cooldown recovery rate increased by 50%. When did I get this? Does this mean I can spam Rampage? This buff is OP on Fury Warriors. I could just spam Rampage. Uh-oh. That hits a little too hard. I can't deal with more things. Ah! Ah! Nope. Nope. Interrupt that enrage. Whoa, that was scary as hell. Oh, that was still scary. I gotta get used to the fact that I'm not on my geared tunes on BFA. Holy fuck, I still almost died. Do I have some food? I do have some food. Thanks for the $4.99, Tamwe Reed. The cow with the big bath towel. What's going on today, my big beautiful beast dripping with sauce? Good question. I have no idea what that's in reference to. I'm going to assume it's original and hilarious. I'm E-Mean Hero, it's okay. What? Do you have a tune named Ben Banemane? I sure do. Do you want to hear the stories of Ben Banemane? Okay, so do this. Wow, he's healing himself. Neat. Hey, just get into the stream. Is it true that the bears are OP in Revendreth? Are they? I mean, bear druids, probably? Hasty construction. So if I stand near this, damage taken reduced by 50%, chance to be hit, and attacks reduced by 50%. Okay, so if you set this down, it makes you harder to hit. Gotcha. Don't you die on camera. I'm gonna die a lot. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna die extra now. This bear scares me. I'm gonna run away until his rage goes away. There we go. Okay, I need to kill this thing first. Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh no, does this not heal anymore? Reduce damage by 50%, increases bloodthirsty, increases more healing. No, no, no. No, no. I need to run. I can't do this. Not without cooldowns. I was only able to kill it last time because I had that OP buff. Oh shit. Is this the thing? Ooh, I have the buff. I don't have HP though. Okay, I got the buff. I got the buff. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Damn it. I should have spammed bloodthirsty instead. I could have just stayed running away. Poop corn. As for Destrolong, it's super fun because infinite rain of fire, and for demo, infinite imps. The chalice will be really fun in world PvP. Okay, so the chalice was something I clicked on. I had no idea. I'm going to make sure to click on those next time because that's a pretty good buff. Should I finish maxing my priest or hunter? I keep going back and forth on my main. It all depends what you want to do at endgame. If you want to have fun in solo content, I would definitely suggest the hunter over a priest. If you like to be invited to raids, I would definitely suggest the priest. Well, you know, because priests have a twofold advantage. For one, you get invites to raids with them, and two, they're a lot of fun to play in raids. Let's get this over with master. That's kind of gay. So warning here, there is a tower called Sinful. Do not log off there, do not die there, do not set your hearth there, and if you ever get stuck in disconnect loop, set graphics to 1. Okay. I will probably forget all of that, but I'll keep it in mind nonetheless. Wow, I'm hitting for like... Oh, I need to heal. I'm hitting for like classic WoW numbers over here. Okay, I think I'm finished with this. That specific bear has a vendetta against you. I killed him once. That's probably why. Vampire bears are scary. Yeah, they hit kind of hard. Speaking of Tauren dripping sauce, would you eat steak if it came from a Tauren? It all depends on the moral implications of that. Like, in this hypothetical situation, is it a normal and accepted thing to eat Tauren meat? If it's not, then no. Why would you risk being ostracized from society over a delicacy? Oh, I'm gonna die. No, no, damn it. What even killed me? Oh, just venom. Because I wasn't in combat with anything. I kept spamming Bloodthirsty. I was like, why? Why isn't it working? It was like, oh, because the nameplates are like, you know, they're not actually in front of me. They're below the ground. That's why I wasn't attacking them with my heal, which I need to attack. Now, Paladin or Shaman? Oh, those are both really boring to play, so whatever. Whichever appeals to you personally, I guess. And when I say boring, subjectivity is implied. You know, that's not an objective statement. It's just normally when people talk about their opinions, they don't talk about them in, you know, subjectively, I believe. They just say things because that's how people talk. But when someone says it in a video or a stream, it can be very easy to misconstrue the words into something a little bit more negative. Or a little bit more literal. Why do you think politicians choose their words so carefully? So what, you're asking about the episode of BoJack where they talk about eating human chickens? Human chickens? I definitely would. That's a lot of meat. It all depends on, like, the context of the world in which this hypothetical situation is happening. You know, like, if eating the meat is considered a frowned upon activity by a majority of the population, then no, obviously I wouldn't do it. No matter how good it tasted. But if it was an accepted practice that everyone did, you know, like eating meat in our world is, then, like, yeah, why wouldn't I? Everybody else does it. Are you a psychology major? I was. Before I dropped out of school. How does Hunter feel like? I only use it to quest with. I haven't played it in Shadowlands yet. I wouldn't mind doing my next testing on a Hunter, though. Because, like, ideally, I'd want to test all of these things on my Priest, since that's my main class. Except Priests are absolutely garbage when it comes to solo content. And technically leveling, you know, by questing, is considered solo content. So, like, the main purpose of testing the alpha is, like, the thing my Priest is the worst at, so I'm just playing other classes. Because Priests definitely do not excel at questing. I mean, they can do it, it's just, like, really slow and bad. And I'd rather play literally any other class than my Priest when it comes to killing low health mobs. Woot woot, love your streams. Why, thank you. Even though I stream for such a small amount of time, only once a week. Keeps forcing her views on my Facebook feed. What? Hi, you enjoyed your last video a bunch. How's your week going? Alright, it's my birthday this week. My birthday was yesterday, I think. No, it was 2 days ago. It was on Wednesday. So I'm just chillaxing. I'm supposed to find a sin stone. I assume it's inside a building or beyond these planks. Damn it. Now I gotta start all over. Why'd you fight me? Questing on my Priest was quite painful. Yeah, it's never a fun experience questing on a Priest. Which is such a shame because I really like Torghast. And the character I'd want to do it the most on is like the absolute worst class ever to do it. It's like, oh no, I really like my Priest in raids, but he's such garbage at solo content. I don't have a sin stone. Happy late birthday. Why, thank you. I am now 18 years young. I was only 3 years old when World of Warcraft came out. That's the math for it, right? Because WoW came out 15 years ago, give or take. Disc is easier to level compared to Shadow. It's not really. Like, not at all. I mean, if you're incredibly inefficient with leveling on your Shadow Priest, then yeah, I can see why Priest Disc might seem better. But if you just, like, change your talents for leveling, Shadow is so much better just because, like, Disc Priest is a healing spec. Any DPS spec will do more damage than a healing spec. Disc is also one of the lowest DPS specs in the game. Like, lowest healing damage. Because their damage equals actual healing in raids, so they have to rein it in. Whereas they don't really need to worry about that kind of shit with all the other healers who their damage doesn't matter in raid. So, like, all the other healers can deal more damage than a Disc Priest. But, you know, the fact that you kind of have to change your talents around in Shadow just for them to be better than Disc kind of says something about how shitty Shadow is for leveling. It's so bad. It's like, you know, Disc is one of the lowest damage healers, but also Shadow is like one of the lowest damage specs to level with. Because all of their damage is balanced around Void Form, and Void Form just doesn't exist when leveling. It's a mechanic that is 100% useless when you're leveling. It might as well not even be there. Oh no, I got stuck. I got stuck on a wall. Bullshit. I should have been able to made it. That shouldn't have been a wall that stopped me. Thanks for the 1999. Wow, Tamweed Reed. Happy birthday, Cow God. All serious though, your videos and Mad Season shows are how I got back into WoW again. If you are old enough, here is a case of beer on me. If not, here is some money for gas or something like that. Why, thank you. I personally don't drink, but I can spend that on a case of soda pop instead. I was 27 when WoW came out, now I'm the old man playing the game. Wow. Whoa. I am only 18 years young. I started my channel when I was 12. Priest is kind of good in the tower? I don't know about that. Like, I've been playing the tower. And I could definitely tell you all the other classes are better. It is exactly the same as, like, you know, doing visions or leveling. You know, they can do it. They can probably even do it to a competent degree. It's just every single other class can do it better. That's the problem. If there is a class that is worse than Priest at leveling or Torghast, I'd love to hear about it. Because, you know, I don't know all the classes inside and out. Maybe there is another class that's complete dog poo-poo compared to, I almost said a curse word on stream. Compared to Disc and Shadow leveling. I was 9 when WoW came out. I started playing when I just turned 15. I'm 24 now. Wow, we got a bunch of old people in chat. Reverse the 24 to 42 and there you have me. Whoa. I'm still a teenager. Yep. Teenager at heart. Damn it, I didn't read the quest. Order Tamarel to read the Inquisitor Vilhelm Sinstone, then kill him. Inquisitor Wilhelm hides smugly in the back of the courtyard, flanked by several gargoyles and loyal Venthyr. We must kill him to break the ward on the accuser's Sinstone, so that Lord Chamberlain can use it in his battle. Tamil will once again help you penetrate the Inquisitor's defense. Do not tarry? Dari? I've never seen that word before in my life. Happy late B-Day. Been a while. How's Shadow on Alpha been so far? Pretty good. It has been a while, Dracor. I haven't seen you in forever. Hero, Exiles Reach for Horde win? I don't know if that's out yet. I would like to do Exiles Reach. I didn't know it was Alliance only. I just thought I didn't know how to activate it properly. Like, I tried to do it so I can get footage, but I couldn't get it to work. And then later on, I found out it was Alliance only, and I was like, oh, no wonder it didn't work. I kept trying to do it on Horde players. Druid's healing in BFA is pretty great. Frenzy Rejuvenation's pretty good. Druid healing on a bear? Might need to refund. You called it soda pop. Yeah, I like to say that because I know people get mad when you say it that way. I only say that on stream. You know, when I talk about soda normally, I call it soda or pop. Never both of them. Usually just soda, though. I'm a normal person, don't worry. I just do a couple of things because I know it irritates people. And because I'm a huge troll at heart. That looks new. Well, I kept trying to push my button to activate that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I need to fear these guys. And then use this, and then this, and then this, and then heal up. I need healing. Fuck. Oh, there was a whole bunch of chalices right behind him. I should have grabbed one of those. Normal. Yeah, no horde version yet. Aren't melee just superior generally when it comes to leveling? No, rogues are pretty bad too. If anything, I'd say before Shadow Priest got a Void form, rogues are probably one of the worst classes to level with. Because they didn't even get an AoE until like max level back in the day. Because rogues in like classic WoW don't have an AoE at all. I see someone dislikes this. Dislikes what? Where's my body at? Oh, it's up there. How do I get back up there? Oh, there's stairs over here. Demon Lock leveling is a load of poop. Felgar dies so fast. Well, that doesn't sound good. I was born a year after WoW came out, and I started in Legion. Whoa. You must be like less than 18 years old. I was so poor when WoW came out. I would look in magazines anywhere I could find free weekend passes and stuff, and I'm a master at the starting level areas. You see, when I started playing WoW, I had a part-time job in high school, so I was able to pay the subscription fee myself. Because I too was poor. If I had started playing it before I had a job, I wouldn't have been able to play it. If I res here, I'm just gonna die. No, wait. I can grab one of these. And then have a low cooldown. I need to kill these things. It's supposed to be a low cooldown. I don't know how true that is. Let me rest up. Get all my HP back. Drink another one of these. And go to town. Okay, unlimited rampages. Is there any class that benefits more from this buff than Fury Warriors. I can't imagine any other class getting as big of a damage boost as Fury Warriors from that. Because, like, they only have one spender, and it costs almost their entire rage bar to use. And being able to use that an unlimited amount of times is, like, insane. Can you do Torghast at level 120/50? No, I think it's a max level thing. When you do it on the alpha, they scale you up to the max level. Hey here, what are your thoughts on Kaguya Season 2 so far? Oh, I've been reading the manga since before the first season came out. So, like, I already know what's going to happen, and it is going to be good. Lord Chamberlain has held off the accuser to buy us time we needed to break the ward in her Sinstone, but thanks to your delays, our reinforcement of the position is overdue. I will collect the accuser's Sinstone and carry us to the battle. Fly with Ichilon and deliver the Sinstone. What ethnicity are you? I'm mixed race. Are you gonna give us Maldraxxus? Oh. Are they gonna give us Maldraxxus? I don't know. Isn't this zone supposed to be the last one? Oh look, they're having Dragon Ball Z battle. My underlings have delivered your Sinstone right into my hands. Yes, we have, Lord Chamberlain. This is, in fact, one of the larger Sinstones I have seen. This will be easy to exploit. Now that I possess the Accuser's Sinstone, I can finally end her treasonous charade once and for all. Protect me while I study this Sinstone, and you will be rewarded as the first among my retainers. After I crush her with my incredible power, I will seize control of the Halls of Atonement and receive the Master's reward. This feat heralds my own ascension to the Court of Harvesters. Incredible powerful harvester in charge of the Halls of Atonement, who is currently resisting the Master. Who's the Master? I am ready to witness your ascension. I will use the Accuser's Sinstone to break her, just like the Inquisitors. I name the Accuser. Her true name is Harriet the Crimson Shade, who orchestrated the assassination of countless innocents. Oh, that's not nice. Whose every profit came from murder. Damn. Who killed her own... Why is nothing happening? Do you think a harvester would be so easily broken? I keep my sins on display for all to see. I'm proud of the sins I've overcome in Revendreth. Your stone bear cannot hinder me. I am a harvester. Oh, the poor Dreadlord. Okay, I wasn't expecting this to happen. So you know my name? You know nothing of my power. I know you hit really damn hard. Holy shit. Wait. Protected by Lord Chamberlain's medallion, healing for 30% of maximum health every 1 second. Okay, that works. I was like, damn, she hits hard. With this buff, though, I should be fine. I still probably don't want to get hit by that. That's probably bad. Holy shit, her health is not going down. I got her down to 96% health. My medallion has made manifest your own accuser. Do you recognize her? The daughter you murdered in the dark of night. Mama? Mama, why did you kill me? Oh, my dearest Camellia, I didn't know it was you. They lied to me. They said... I'm so sorry, my dearest. I never meant to hurt you. I think of you every... Oof. Get Kamehameha. You murdered her, your own daughter. You dare manifest my own daughter to torment me? I've paid for that sin 100 times over. I've broken through the accuser's defenses, crushed her while she's weak. Oh, I'm actually dealing damage to her now. Weakened by the reveal of her true stamina. Damage taken increased by 2,000%. Yeah, that'd do it. I have nothing left. And even then I will take from you, traitor. Whoa. She's a pretty bad person. Inflicting shadow damage every 15 seconds. Damage increase over time. This is gonna kill me. Can I get a dispel, please? The halls of entombment are under my control. You now stand in the presence of Harvester Mawwalker. Lord Chamberlain breathes in deeply and smiles. I will use the Accuser's medallion to solidify my foothold over the halls of atonement. Meanwhile, the Master has requested that you deliver both the Accuser and the medallion that he loaned to me. Uh-oh, I took damage. Misakia will be along shortly to retrieve you. Do not keep the Master waiting. Aw, poor dude is still frozen up there. Yes, I know the Master does not require my presence. He's requested I stay here and establish control over the halls, his top priority. That was a pretty neat quest. The Master is the Master. They aren't named yet, hero? Okay. I have to let out a secret. I've been taking a shower the entire time I've been here. How are you watching the stream while in the shower? That doesn't make sense. The Master is not what he claims. Deliver me to the Master. Do not trust him. You've been lied to, Mawwalker. I can believe that. I can believe everyone here is lying to me. That is not something that would surprise me. I am pleased to see that you can be trusted with great power. Thank you for your service in depositing the Accuser and elevating Lord Chamberlain in her place. The Accuser's unprompted betrayal has rendered her both undeserving and unfit to serve the Council of Harvesters. Now please, observe what happens to traitors in Revendreth. I can't imagine anything nice happens to them. Let's see. New equipment to put on? Yeah, this is slightly better. Let's see. I find no solace in the punishment of these traitors, but as servant of Revendreth, I do what I must to preserve the peace here. In time, I hope they will see the error of their ways. Accuser, I give you a simple task. Instead, you choose rebellion. You ordered me to defile the ancient rituals that define who we are. I will not do that, even for you. A pity, so be it. Accuser, today you stand accused of defying the will of Revendreth. Take her. I accuse you, Denethris, of falling in your charge. You are the one who defies the will of Revendreth. Defy Revendreth? I am Revendreth. Perhaps a few centuries burning in the Ember Ward will remind you of who rules this place. Even your punishment reveals your complacency. Very well, hide me with your other failures. You were once the Lord of Dread. Now your teeth have lost their terror. I remember when you first came to us, a soul filled with pride and greed, defiant unto the end. It was fear that ultimately broke you. I do not fear you now. We shall see. This is a marvelous opportunity for our guest to witness some of those ancient rituals you were so fond of. Fear Stalker? Prepare your hunters. I am nothing if not merciful and understanding. The Accuser will be given every opportunity to repent her errors and learn from them. Ah yes, you've done me a great favor in delivering the Accuser, Mawwalker. To celebrate, I must insist that you take part in the sacred ritual of Revendreth. The Patient Hunt. No, wait. The Penitent Hunt. It is a duty we undertake to strike humbling fear into the hearts of the most stubborn souls. Fear can be a very powerful motivator for change. Meet the Fear Stalker in the Grove of Terror below. There you will prepare. You know, that's very true. Fear is a very powerful motivator. That's how I was able to lose 20 pounds when I was having some medical problems due to being overweight. Fierce Stalker, your huntress meets the Mall Walker at Wavencrest once they are prepared. When is the next Villain's Corner? I have no idea. Here, do you have your Covenant ability? Why are you not using it like all the time? I do, and I am. Condemn. I use it as soon as every fight starts. You just don't know what it is because you've never played a warrior before. I really hope you finish it today or next Friday. Hero, the story is really cool. I'm going to finish it today. I don't have any slow fall abilities on this. No, wait, I have Heroic Charge. Heroic Leap. Whee! I am the Senate. Hero, is the stream good and fun? What? Is the stream good and fun? I mean, I have a purpose for this stream. Generally, streams are pretty fun for me. Like, you know, occasionally, if I need some human contact, since I don't have any friends, I'll stream just so I have people to talk to. I also just have the ones I do on Friday just because that's a habit. It's always... It feels good to have something you do once a week. That's why I always do the news videos on Tuesdays and the streams on Fridays. It gives me some kind of order to my life, which is a good mental motivator. Are you going to play TBC? Hell yeah. Welcome to the Grove of Terror. Here you will see the beginning of the process for the anima you seek. Sir Denathrius has requested, I help you prepare for the hunt. Every hunter must help prepare a soul here in the Grove of Terror. I have a stubborn soul here who's been quite uncooperative. It is their time to be hunted. The Fear Stalker hands you a set of Hope Breaker soul chains. Demoralize them. We can't let them leave here with any hope. The hunt is meant to break them so they can become less resistant to the process of Revendreth. You know, I've just noticed, you know, like there's the triple dots you do. I think they're called ellipses whenever you want to like emphasize something or to be dramatic. These people use these a lot. I'm noticing a lot in the quest tags. Prepare the soul for the penitent hunt in the Grove of Terror. Use these chains to control the stubborn soul. A soul bound by iron is at your will. Cast Battle Shout. That's at shift 1. I guess I must have been dead. Oh, right, they buffed it. 5% power now, I think. Keyboard turning is so slow. So how does your best healer play with a mouse? Keyboard turning is slow. How do you play without a mouse? You can't play without a mouse. Are you crazy? I've seen some of the console controls, though. Those are pretty legit. I can't imagine healing like that, though. Rachel, the artist for Villain's Corner, just moved and has a job at AE. It's super sweet. So next Villain's Corner is very far away. I sent her a whole bunch of drawings to do today. Not for a Villain's Corner, but for, like, some lore-based top 10s I have coming up in the future. Because, like, there's a lot of events in Warcraft lore that are super important, but there's, like, they're not in-game. Or, you know, there's no cinematic for them. So, like, one of them is, well, I guess they did add this one to game. Like, Archimonde breaking Malorn's neck. For the longest time, that one wasn't in-game until Legion, even though it's, like, a super important lore moment. Or what's another one? Like, Sylvanas versus Malfurion. That's not in-game because it was in a book. So, like, I'm having her do a whole bunch of drawings like that for a video, for 2 videos I'm making. I will open the crypt. Remember, this... What now? More tedium to waste my time. King Adagar? You think you can scare me? I braved endless legions. This will be child's play. Yeah, probably. I want to see King Aeldon Perinold. Aiden Perinold. Render their soul sins. Ah, King Adagar, you are quite the sinful one, you are. I don't deserve to be treated like a dog. Stop this. How about when you sent hounds after poor villagers for not paying their leisure tax? You're right where you belong. You are going to feel the same fear and terror you instilled in life. Take them to the Gargons. What's a Gargon? Are these Gargons? He is resisting every move. Stay in front of him to pull him to the gauntlet. I am not moving unless you make me. I got enough of this. Get back here. I'm in no rush to complete the torment. Oh my god. Are you trying to get me devoured? No, I won't go any further. This is too much. How is this too much? We're just walking past some dogs. Kalia dying, also not in game. Oh, that's right. There's also no, you know, whatchamacallit, Broxigar jumping into the portal to strike Sargeras. I'd like to get that finished too. I could probably get that done if I make a villain's corner on Sargeras. Yeah, ellipses, it's so epic. It's usually a pause in a sentence either to think or more dramatic purpose. Anyways, goodbye. I just want to watch BoJack Horseman or Vibe. Okay, bye, Sam. You probably already left, though. Hatch this one to the stake. His fear will not do the rest. What's happening now? Leaving me out to dry forever, for eternity? Is he connected to it? It looks like he is. You didn't last too long. Bring him to me. There is more to be done. Please, I can't take anymore. Maybe I do deserve this. I've inflicted suffering. I dread what comes next. The soul is nearly ready. We have an opportunity to finish preparing the soul and take care of a problem or two in the process. Ooh, I leveled up. Look around, Mawwalker. The Dreadbats have practically taken over these grounds. Their lack of anima has driven them to attacking anything and anyone, making our work out here quite difficult to carry out. Go and re-establish our dominance over them. Dreadbats are quite useful to us. We make them just like Stoneborn, but they lack their same ellipses intelligence. With very little direction, they strike fear into stubborn souls' hearts. With the anima drought, our dominion over them has waned. One Dreadbane has caused quite a bit of damage. This presents us with an opportunity. Take the soul and draw her in. When she's weak, we can capture her for our own purposes. I forgot to equip these things. Wait, no. It was just... Was it just this? I know I got something new that was pretty good. Oh, yeah, it was the shoulders. There we go. Oh, man, my hand hurts. Is Shadowlands related to death? Yep. If you make a villain's corner in Sargeras, don't forget the Warlock history about him. Everyone seems to forget where he falls in love with Azeroth. What? He doesn't fall in love with Azeroth. Man, I haven't played WoW in like 5 years, but I still watch all these videos. Last I remember was getting ahead of the curve Blackhand, and that was it. Damn, that was a long time ago. I feel that moment in the book would be amazing to see in game. The Horde sees a fake version, trick my Sylvanas to thinking they're all traitors, while the Alliance sees what happens. What? Oh, Kalia. Gotcha. I'm reading these out of order. Do you think Arthas will appear? I hope so. Are you ever going to collab with Hazel again? We did a collab video like 2 years ago, but she never uploaded it. So, doubtful. Shadowlands seems like a pretty shit place to go unless you're a druid. Yeah, I can't wait to try out the druid place. It's just like Azeroth, it fights to survive, but there's like actual government and stuff. What? Are you gonna collab with Hazel again? Yeah. I already answered that. But I answered a question you asked a long time ago. In the Staff of Sargeras artifact lore, it mentions how when he was pulled into the collapsing well of eternity, he had visions. He saw a sleeping titan, and then its eyes opened. And with that, he fell in love with her. In trance, put in an eye in the staff as a memory of her. Wings of Nathrazim. That's why when he arrives, he is consuming the planet in the cloud. He's trying to corrupt into Fel to bring her to his side so he can cleanse the universe together. That sounds made up. I don't believe you. Oh, this is the thing I need to use the thing on, right? Nope, it's not. Is it over here? King Adigar, Sinwu's guardian. What now? Did it work? Damage done increased by 0%. Yeah, sounds about right. I don't know if that was supposed to actually do anything. Gorged. It literally does nothing. Just tuned in. If you were going to play an anime MMO, which would you pick? I don't know anything about other MMOs. Is there... Actually, that's not true. I do know some things about other MMOs. Like, I have a pretty casual knowledge of them. I'm just bad with names. So I don't remember the names of any of them, even though I probably heard of some of them. Sargeras wants a big titty goth GF. That sounds like fan fiction. I think Fel's just making stuff up again. That's the more likely explanation. Who doesn't want a big titty goth GF? You know, this reminds me, there's this one cosplayer I follow. She's not goth. And, you know, she makes it very apparent that she's married, but a lot of her work comes from, you know, guys who really like her artwork, her cosplay, and pay her money for them. And she's been doing this thing recently where she, like, says that, you know, look, it's everyone's favorite big titty goth GF. And it's just, like, very cringy when someone refers to themselves as a big titty goth girlfriend. Especially when the person, you know, isn't goth and is already married. And, like, I get it, it's a joke. You know, she's part of the anime community and everything. And she is very attractive. And she does have, you know, big breasticles. So it fits. But man, does it just kind of come off as cringy to me. It's a very weird nitpick. Something that doesn't matter. It's just, this reminded me of it. I was just thinking about that today. I was like, I don't know why she says that. Would you ever do cosplay or go to BlizzCon? I've been to BlizzCon twice. I would do cosplay if I knew what I was doing. Or if I was attractive. Generally, people who do cosplay, you know, I am a big fan of cosplay. But, you know, only when people who actually fit the body mold of it. Sargeras is a simp for Azeroth. I mean, a simp is being used so frequently now for, like, any guy who does something because he likes a girl. Eventually it's gonna lose all its meaning, just like Soy Boy does. Throw some into the muck pool. I was just thinking about that recently. It's like, in literature, there's lots of, like, characters who do things because they like a girl. And if that came out today, people would just call them a simp. And it's like, it's a very popular trope used all the time in movies and TV shows and books. But nowadays, they're just a simp. And it's like, you know, very accurate depiction, honestly. I'm not really disagreeing with that. I'm just thinking about it. It's like, huh, there hasn't really been a word for this before. And it's a very common thing that shows up a lot in media. Would it probably stop happening less because of the popularity of this newest word? Wow, here, simping for the word simp. Simping for the word simp. I mean, like, you know, we're going to be honest about it. That word describes me pretty well as well. I'm not happy to admit it, but there's definitely lots of things I've done because I liked a girl. And I'm sure there's plenty of other people who've done the same. The balance is returning. The soul is ready. It is finally time to begin the hunt. Take him to Wayne Crypt. The Fear Stalker and the other hunters will be there already. Hurry now, she does not like to be kept waiting. This one is ready. The resistance will be fully broken by the hunt. The Fear Stalker has requested your presence at the Wayne Crypt Hill. She has already departed. Here is a simp for Fel for getting him alpha SMH. You know, I think it's real funny to refer to Fel and gender-neutral pronouns in the end credits, because he uses a female avatar as his picture. And they'll never hear his voice. So I think it's totally funny if people think Fel is a girl. Although, you know, I've messed up a whole bunch. I always refer to him as a he, or, you know, in male pronouns whenever I talk about him at the end of videos. But sometimes I'll use gender-neutral ones. Sometimes I'll remember. So I hear it, but literally every video... I know! That's what I just said. It's more like a new thing I try to do, and even then I keep forgetting. You mentioned it once, and you only said they in one video. Shut up. I'll do it more often. It's just like, how many videos have you even made this year? Be honest. Like, what, 2? 2 videos? It's not my fault I haven't had more chances to do it. Let us begin, shall we? I thought Fel was a girl for a bit. Yeah, I know, because Fel has the female avatar thing. And you guys will never hear his voice. Nathano's simp caller? Yeah. Wow, you just brought up a woman, you fucking simp. Yeah. Dude, not all cosplayers, nay, most cosplayers are unattractive comparatively. I know, but like if someone says they're a fan of cosplay, it's either because they do it themselves or because they like the attractive cosplayers. Here, just do full plate cosplay with a helmet on? Nah, that sounds lame. I only like cute girl cosplay, and I can't really do that myself. There is one more step we must complete until we may begin the hunt. You and the other hunters will siphon the trace anima that has simmed up during their time in the Grove of Terror to wake your Gargons. I have set aside one for you. His name is Crusher. The Fearstalker hands you an anima stake, a hollowed dreadbat fang. The tools are essential to the ceremony. I have no idea what's going on. They keep saying it's a dreadful thing or whatever, but so far I've seen nothing that really supports this talk. Here, I've watched almost all of Hunter in like a week. It's my 4th time. Yeah, it's a good show. It's a really good anime. Is this the girl I just beat up? I don't know. Here, are you blonde? No. I have black hair. Whatever's left of it, anyway. 2 this year, yeah. Oh my god, that's nothing. We're already like halfway through the year, Fel. Hunting trophies. To be a housebreaker is to conquer all prey, not just souls. Oh, you know what? I think side quests have different backgrounds than the main quests. To be a Hopebreaker is to conquer all prey, not just souls. The Banewood is home to many dangerous creatures, Deathwalkers, Fear Spinners, and the horrifying Doom Things. If you wish to really master the art of the hunt, you must be able to defeat these foes. Bring me trophies as proof of your conquests, then just earn my respect. Okay, I don't know who you are. Mawwalker, I have another task for you. Some time ago, I sent Soul Watcher Abel and a few others to slay some troublesome bone maulers. They have yet to return. Go find them, will you? Okay. Wait. Explorer's Pack is 200 gold? That's pretty expensive. Well, you're not going through the torture. That's true. I wouldn't be able to stand torture. Pain is very painful. I remember, like, a few times when I was having some bad medical problems, and I was in just, like, a whole bunch of pain for a long time. I just kept thinking, like, man, I would not be able to live through torture. I'd be like, just kill me. This is too painful. It's not really something you think about until you're in a whole bunch of pain for like a really long time. It's in those instances that I understand people who, want to be euthanized. But then once I'm starting to feel better, I think, man, I'm so glad I didn't actually die, though. Because the pain was temporary. In the moment, it definitely is super painful, so you just think of things to, like, make it go away. And that's just one of the things my monkey brain goes to. But then afterwards, it's like, it wasn't so bad. Say my pain tolerance is like 0. I have a pretty high pain tolerance. I've just been in, like, excruciating pain more than one time in my life. Probably a handful of times. Definitely less than 5 times. But around 5 times sounds like a good number. Bitch ass. Yeah. Unpruding. Mine is pretty high, TBH. Yeah, I mean, like, so is mine. Like, for example... Oh, I don't want to tell you about that, though. It's... Well... I guess I can. I only don't want to tell you because it's kind of gross. But there was that time... I had, whatchamacallit... Never mind, it's really gross. I don't need to... tell you that story. Like, what if there's people eating while watching this? I'd rather not gross them out. Just want to say I love your videos and I appreciate that you put so much time and effort into them. Why, thank you, Fiction Pipe. I do put lots of time and effort into telling my editors to make the videos faster. I'm trying to think, what was the last video I edited on my channel by myself? Completely. Let me check. Creator Studio... Oh, they still have it? I thought they got rid of the Creator Studio. Let's see. My channel. The last video I made myself completely was Arthas Did Nothing Wrong. Oh, that's not too long ago. And then before that, it was the BFA review. And then the one right before that. Yeah, I spend most of my time writing scripts now. Because it's faster. It's a lot... I can make a lot more videos if I delegate all the busy work to editors. And I just spend all my time creating scripts. Like, I did the math. And I can produce much more videos if I do it that way. Although, that would entail having, like, I would probably need to get one more WoW editor if I was going to make more than one video a week on the WoW channel. Relegate, delegate. You see, I sometimes say the wrong words because I'm not very smart. When it comes to anything that doesn't involve YouTube, or creating videos, or, you know, whatever, I generally ask someone else to do it for me. Okay, so you can focus more on content? Yeah, something like that. But in order to do that, I probably need one more WoW editor. Because currently I have 2 WoW editors. But the WoW videos themselves are so much harder to make. And Flying Buttress does a good job. It's just like the videos he makes, you know, they take a long time. And he has his own channel to work on as well. So I can't consistently rely on him to have like a new video every week. And then Fel, well, he makes a video whenever he feels like it. So I can't rely on him at all. So ideally, the magic place would be to have one more editor. That way, with, you know, the 2 inconsistent ones as well as, you know, a third, that would give me the magic thing of having at least a video every week, with sometimes 2 videos a week. And then eventually would give me a backlog where I would be able to consistently release 2 videos every week. That's what I want to do. Ideally, you know, super ideally, I'd want to do more than 2 videos a week, like I do in the Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Like the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I'm able to put out like 2 to 4 top 10s a week on it, and it's doing so well because of it. Like, it has double the amount of views as the WoW channel. Because I'm able to put out, like, I don't know, 4 fully edited videos a week over there. Because I have the 2 editors working on it full time. And those videos are a lot easier to make, too. Eating is a pain in the ass. What? Eating is the most fun part of the day. Hero doesn't have a face? Sure I do. Someone posted a picture of my face when we took pictures at BlizzCon. Like, I went to BlizzCon last year and I took pictures of a whole bunch of fans. So, like, there's pictures of me out there. You know, just keep your expectations as low as possible and then you'll only be slightly disappointed. Hello, is this better than BFA? I mean, we're just doing the leveling experience so far. I don't know. It's still pretty early alpha. Let's see, I need a pristine Deathwing Claw. Here, can you give us a link to your OnlyFans? I have a Patreon instead. OnlyFans is a ripoff. Here's got pictures on Pornhub/gay. Pff, I wish. They'd probably delete my pictures. Be like, yeah, you're obviously not a professional model. Get out of here. More editors equals more money to spend on them? I know. Like, you know, my Yu-Gi-Oh editors, like, the channel does so well because I'm able to put out so many videos because of them that they easily pay for their salary and then some. And I'd like to do something similar on the WoW channel, but the WoW videos are just harder to make. I'm trying to find out, like, easier ways, you know, to make it easier for the editors. And part of it is probably, I don't know. Sometimes you need very specific footage and shit. It's nowhere near as easy as just showing cards on screen. It's like a completely different ball game. What? That's it? I just complete the quest and then nothing? Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh yourself? I stopped playing the game after it became so fast and crazy with all the new types of cards. Yeah, I play Yu-Gi-Oh. Not very often, though, despite the fact that I do have a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. I think they said they don't plan on adding any allied races for Shadowlands. Or something like that. Let's see, you have to look out that you make enough money out of the video so it pays out to have those editors. It does. It very much does. Like, it's not even a thing of, you know, I'm hiring all these editors, but I'm only breaking even. It's like, no, I'm hiring all these editors, and the videos they're making are coming out in a quantity, and I'm getting views on them to the point where I am easily paying for them, and I'm going plus from the whole interaction. I'm making very good profits thanks to the editors. Maybe not so much recently because of the ad revenue being really low because of the virus. But even with the ad revenue basically cut in half, I'm still able to pay the editors no problem. So when it's at normal amounts, I don't know where to go for this quest. Is it underground? Okay, there it is. Was this the one where you don't want to set your Hearthstone to? Do you have full-time editor? Just pick one at random every time? Yeah, I have full-time editors. Editors, plurals. Draco motions to keep your voice down. I need some assistance. I promise you'll be paid handsomely. At the edge of the Banewood lie some ruins. These ruins are home to marketplaces run by brokers. They won't let you back there. Let's just say that my goods were deemed to not be up to their authenticity metrics. But you're a mall walker. Bring them this package and exchange it for some subberries from Aldrinwald. Just don't say I sent you. Okay. I think I threw my throat out. I probably shouldn't be reading all of these. Or talking so much. I'm gonna have to give my throat a break this weekend. Sometimes I'll talk too much. I'll record too much or write too many scripts. Because when I write scripts, I use my voice for that. Because I have a bum hand. So I use a voice-to-text program. And I've been writing too many scripts recently. And I think I've thrown out my voice. Because it's been scratchy. Because, I'm not getting sick. That's another thing that, whenever I use my voice too much, it's the same symptoms of, having a sore throat. Except without actually getting sick or anything else. So I was worried for a bit. I was like, oh no, am I getting sick? I still might think I might be just getting sick instead. But I think I might have just used my voice too much this week. And talking on stream usually uses it a whole bunch. Are there any achievements yet? I don't know if they have achievements yet. I don't think so. They said it would be difficult lore-wise to add races. They can just make shit up, to be honest. They do it all the time. Just look at the Void Elves, for example. They just made that up, and they added them to the game. Whoa. Whoa, this dude's cool looking. Listen, it is obvious you are doing this deal on Draco's behalf. I believe Aberexy, the boss around here, would be very interested in striking a deal with someone with your talents. She resides in the manor at the top of the hill. I recommend you don't keep her waiting. Don't forget to mention Daruka sent you. This dude is basically just a floating head. I love it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What will happen to Classic when this comes out? They're gonna shut Classic down. That's what's gonna happen. Goodbye, Classic. I need to level up to 60 in Classic. I still need to finish that. Top 10 retconned stories? That sounds like a good idea for a video. Mainly because I can't think of 10 off the top of my head. And that's why people would want to watch a video like that. You know, just to learn that information. Ooh, look at all this crap I can sell. I'm so used to having an add-on which just auto sells crap for me. I mean, realistically, there'd be like, what, 5 Void Elves, right? Yeah, if they want to introduce a new allied race, they can just make shit up. Abizrex is waiting for you, Maw Walker. How do they know who I am? Also, why are these guys so cool? Matrone of the Makers. I've been hopeful of your eventual arrival, Maw Walker. Dracho is no longer a partner of ours. Who? You'd need to define retcon at the start of the video. Well, yeah, of course. Whenever I make videos, I always assume everyone's stupid. You know, that's the best way to go about it. I've been hopeful in your eventual arrival, Maw Walker. Draco's no longer one of us. Normally, we would extend this punishment to you for attempting to subvert our rules. But you, being who you are, changes things. I don't know what a Maw Walker is still. Like, they're constantly talking about being a Maw Walker, and that's not in the game yet. Let's strike a deal. You bring things of interest to me directly. No middlemen, no tricks. We provide payment and our wares when necessary. Do we have a deal? I guess. I'm glad we could come to an agreement, Sin Wu. As far as the that con man Dracho is concerned, we will see to it that he learns his lesson from this ordeal. Are there any add-on support at the moment? No, they don't let you use add-ons. They just have them completely disabled. Wow, this tower, I don't think it's properly implemented yet. It's at like an angle. Keeps feeling like it's gonna fall down at any moment. Will hunters get their mana back in Shadowlands? I don't think any hunter wants mana back. It was always a very clunky system, and everyone was pretty happy when Focus was added, even though the first iteration of Focus was terrible. And I know this because I was heavily part of the hunter community back when that happened. Like, I obsessively read everything hunter related in those days. There was no one who was more of an expert about hunters from the conversion of mana to Focus than I am. It's one of the few things I have true expertise and experience in, is hunters in the era of Wrath the Lich King to Cataclysm. What Covenant are you going to play? I'm going to play the one with that looks like Ori in the Blind Forest. So glad they didn't make Romoth evil in Cataclysm, Lorthamar and Romoth OTP. Oh goodness gracious. It comes from you, the Maw. I mean, I understand the basics of the Maw Walker, it's just I haven't actually experienced why it's such a big deal yet. Like, I mean, lore-wise, I understand why it's a big deal. I understand all of that stuff behind it, but I haven't done it yet. So it doesn't feel real. They keep telling me I'm some exceptionally special being. I was like, I haven't done nothing. This character was just created like a couple days ago. If they tell me all this on my main character, then it makes more sense. It's like, yeah, my character, he's pretty good. He's cool, I guess. What class are you playing on Shadowlands? Definitely a priest, like always. Mall Walker. I remember focus being terrible as you couldn't re-up your mana mid-battle. Your skills were just steady shot every so often and it was so bland. What? I remember focus being terrible as you couldn't re-up your mana mid-battle. I don't know what you're talking about. I remember focus was terrible because you couldn't re-up your mana mid-battle. That's... What? You know, here's how mana worked with hunters back in the day. You used mana for your abilities, and then you ran out halfway through the fight. Your mana regen was terrible no matter what you did. So what you'd have to do was enter aspect of the Viper, which like cut your damage in half and made it so you regened mana whenever you attack stuff, and you also regened mana passively. So you'd have to go in and out of aspect of the Viper in order to get your mana back. That way you could just fight like normal. And it was a garbage system. So when they added focus to the game, you no longer had to swap to aspect of the Viper mid-fight in order to get your mana back. Sylvanas is receiving her 4th model change in Shadowlands. Isn't it more like her 5th? I think. Hi Hiram, can I ask you how Shadowlands works? How are we going to level up when max level will be 60? Everyone's levels will be converted into the new system. That's all it is. If you're 120, you'll be turned to level 50 in Shadowlands. Ow. Is Classic actually going to be shut down when Shadowlands is released? I've googled and nothing pops up. No, I was lying to you. Oh man, my throat hurts. I'm going to have to cut my stream short. I don't want to mess up my throat. Let me just finish this quest and then I'll end it. He didn't sound sarcastic? Yeah, that's because my voice is always dead. Also, I put a cough drop in. That usually soothes my throat. I just have a whole bag of cough drops in like one of my desks to the side. Because overusing my throat is a common occurrence. There's a big old bag of cough drops too. Really nice ones. Generally not a good idea to rely on cough drops though. Something about, you know, not taking any kind of medical thing too much. But it's good for like emergencies or when I'm streaming. How dare you? I know, right? Get nay-nayed. Is it over here? Oh, here we go. Have you tried the new dungeon yet? Nope. I should, though. I forgot it was added to the game. Oh shit, I'm really low in health. And this is an elite. Uh-oh, 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 that hurt. That hurt. Stop hurting me. I need one of those things. I need a power up. Ah, this dude hurts. What does this do? I have no idea. Damage taken increased by 10%. That's nothing. That's garbage. Oh no. I'm gonna die. I need to run away. I am not prepared to fight this guy. Damn it, when did they add a cooldown to piercing hell? We can go back to simping for Kakio. It doesn't work that way because Kakio is a man. You can only simp for women, that's how it works. Please stream it when you try it out. Here's the thing. I don't play Shadowlands unless I'm streaming. Because, like, if I'm not streaming, I'm not playing Shadowlands for fun or to test it. Because I'd rather play normal WoW so I can farm out my 5 million gold. So, if I have free time to play WoW, I'm only ever going to be playing BFA. And when I play BFA, I'm doing things that are not fun to watch on streams. So if I stream, it's always going to be Shadowlands Alpha. So if I do a dungeon, it'll definitely be on a stream. Hey bud, will you pay my WoW sub please? No. I get asked that all the time. Ain't happening. How dare you? I'm not eating, I have a cough drop in my mouth because my throat hurts from talking too much. Why not have a nice chat to talk to people while you're farming gold? Because it's more fun to like watch videos when you're farming gold than it is to talk to people. I'm not a social person. Can I stack these up on him? It does stack. Don't follow me. I need to turn my back to you. Okay, I'll hold on to it until this one runs out. Until it's about to run out, because I don't know if there's... Oh, there's another one over there. Holy shit! Ah! 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 I need more healing. I need to get him to low quickly. Oh no! I need more healing. I need more healing. Ah! Damn it! A shield block? Don't you have to put on a shield to do that? Dang, this takes up a lot of... Requires a melee weapon. I guess hamstring would work. So would ignore pain to an extent. Ignoring armor. Shield block requires a shield. Yep. I need to put on a shield for that. I'm not doing that. Spell reflection, taunt. I should probably have shattering throw on my bar. Even if I have no plans on using it. Shield block, damn Fury. Just play Fury. Oh wait, that would make sense. He hits so hard, and I have such little self-healing. You know, one of the advantages my priest has over my warrior in this circumstance is when you are fighting really hard enemies, the disc priest can out-heal all the damage, no problem. It's just the fight's gonna take forever. Shattering pain, pog, ignore pain. Yeah, I put ignore pain on my bar. That seems pretty good. Ignores 50% of the damage taken. Neat. It just cost a lot of rampage. A lot of rage, though. It's the exact same as using rampage. Oh my goodness gracious. Would you like to res? There we go. Okay. I got this. I got this. I need my macro. Show extra action button macro. Extra action button macro. Extra action button. Extra action button. Is this the one I use? Extra. Oops, wrong button. Okay, hopefully this works. Can you tell the coffin joke? No, I can't talk right now. My throat hurts. I'm trying to keep the talking to a minimum while I just finish this quest. Does it work? Yay, it works. Shattering throw. Let's keep doing this so I can keep my HP high. Where is the other ones at? Oh no. And then I gotta stay out of his thing and then ignore some pain. There we go. I should probably ignore pain off cooldown. This is gonna be hard to do. Especially since I'm so conditioned to pushing that other button. Oh my god. No, don't throw the keg at me. No, stop it. Okay, ignore some more pain. Okay, I can almost use my Revendreth ability. Ooh, that was hard. What an ordeal. What about using slam? It does a lot of damage. I don't really need to use slam though. Like, it costs rage, and it does significantly less damage than my other rage generators. Like, there's no reason to use slam. It's just there because they wanted to give back abilities. Like, Fury, their whole playstyle is about just using Rampage and nothing else as their rage spender. And slam hits for less than your rage generators, and you don't really have empty buttons anyway. Like, I always have something to push. I don't need an extra button, especially not one that uses my rage. Whew. Alright, everything is prepared. When you are ready, ask Courier Unrack to summon Taskmaster Martis as though you have just arrived. I'm sure a gift of favorable drink will tempt him, and the poison we've concocted will incapacitate him long enough to make some sin stones from him. Our plan will work flawlessly. Okay, let's finish this up. I need to poison the bottle. Slam is filler for arms. Yeah, you don't use rage spenders on Fury. The Maw Walker, I've heard so much about you. Ooh, a nice helmet. Nice. A mortal in Revendreth. It's rumored that you can traverse the Maw. Astonishing. I have so many questions, but I must remain my curiosity. I have, shall we say, a proposition for you. I would feel be advantageous for both of us. If it is true that you are able to freely travel these lands, then you have access to certain information I cannot reach. You can see how that could be helpful to me, no? Yeah, whatever. Here, let's drink. Drink the poisoned water I gave you. What's this? Witherfall? Special reserve? I haven't seen a bottle in eons. A worthy gift of Malwalker. Join me if you insist. To your health. Glug, 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 glug. I poisoned you, idiot. Ah, idiot. Idiot. Ah, the bitter taste of brooding with a hint of remorse and something. Drank poison. Uh-oh, we both drank it. I got his Sinstone. My Sinstone, please, what treachery is this? Has earned the achievement, Fashionista Head. Oh. Kneel, you expect me to kneel before you? Our next meeting will be your last, Najia. Thanks to you, Sinwu, I am free of Matra's control for the first time in, well, a very long time. Now together we will seek my vengeance. I've laid a solemn duty upon you by naming you as my second for this duel. I know you... Wait. I know not to code in your homelands. I know not the code in your homelands, but in mine, it is your task to secure the field. Martyrus and his troops are garrisoned at the Winterfell ruin nearby. Unless I miss my guess, this is where we will have our run. Just as I was, some of the Barbane Venthyr you've encountered will have been compelled to serve Matris. They will likely not want to fight you, but will have no choice. Once they're injured, they may be willing to pause to see if one of their Sinstones you recovered earlier is theirs. Free those you can. The use of Sinstone to compel the others isn't fair. Okay, whatever. Free them if you can. I have one more quest to turn in, then I can call it quits for the day. Ooh. I got something juicy. And it just had gold in it. Never mind. That's alright, I guess. I was expecting something more amazing, though. Reagents. Windwalker's surprisingly fun. Oh yeah, Windwalker is pretty... It's a blast to play in leveling content. Okay, I'm gonna go now. My throat hurts. I need to let it soothe. And streaming requires me to use my throat a lot. So, goodbye for now. Until next week.